Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day today. And today I'm excited because it is finally that time for my Shop My Stash wrap-up review, which this Shop My Stash would have taken place on, let me check my phone because I don't remember dates. I'm terrible with dates. That's why you have a sissy. From the 10th. Yes, because 17th was when I saw on the 18th, and it was late, and this one's supposed to be on the 18th, and now it's on the 19th. My days are just like all screwed up. That's what I'm saying is why videos aren't getting on the right dates. But really, no, it's just because I'm ridiculous. No, so let's get into this because there's a lot to talk about, and I'm actually going to be talking about the palette that I am giving away, so you can get my whole review on that, so I'm saving him for last. So let's talk about the skincare, beauty care. It's beauty care. Bag. So first thing, because he won't fit inside the bag that I pulled, I don't actually remember if I pulled him for the video or not, but I absolutely needed him because I needed a scrub, but I don't know if I actually grabbed one. I don't think I did. So this is from Tree Hut. This is their Shea Sugar Scrub in Moroccan Rose. Fabulous, and as you can see from inside the top, he's pretty used. I've actually used quite a bit of him. Let me actually shuffle him so he's kind of all mostly down. He's like halfway gone. I really liked him. He feels really great. He's got shea butter in him, so it leaves the skin feeling really nice and soft. The sugar doesn't quickly dissolve. I really love this. Highly recommend. Plus, he's only like, he's $7.99, right?
Yes.
Yes, they're fabulous. Very excited. Next product is from Bath & Body Works. This is their Pink Cashmere Shea and Vitamin E Shower Gel. This one's one of their fun sizes. I hate fun size. It's travel size. But I really love Bath & Body Works shower gels. They honestly be feeling really nice and soft and silky, and I love the smell of it, and it worked really well with this scrub because of the florals and all that jazz. Next product. Actually, where's the lotion? There it is. So I've been having this lotion like hang upside down because there's only a little bit left and I'm struggling to get him out. But this is from, I don't think you guys are going to get a great look at it because there's nothing really for you guys to like for it to focus on because of the way it's like translucent bottle. But anyways, it is the Amazing Grace Affirming Body Emulsion from Philosophy. Hands down, absolutely love. I really kind of want to get a full size of him. It's not the smell that I love because I actually don't care for the smell that much because the smell is actually quite powdery. It's like a powdered like floral. It's pretty, but it's like, it's not my favorite. But I like how like tight and firm it leaves your skin, how soft, and it just leaves the skin's texture just absolutely phenomenal. Hands down, really enjoy it, and I kind of want to get it from Sephora because Sephora has like an extra big tub of it, so I really kind of want that. Next, because it's already sitting on my lap, is the facial toner that I used this week, and this is from Mario Badescu. Badescu. And this is their facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And also, if you don't know who I'm referencing off camera, that's my sissy. She's my dictionary and everything. But this is from Mario Badescu. I really actually like this. I actually didn't even look like I hardly touched it at all. A little went a long way with it. But I liked it because it was really nice and soothing on my face. Why don't you want to focus on him?
Back away just a tiny bit.
No, he's having ish. I think it's the glare is giving me issues on it.
Do you tap the screen?
I'm not tapping the screen.
Okay, fine.
I give up. Whatever. Do not care. But it feels really great. It was really nice and soothing. Not as soothing as the rose one. I think I like the rose one better. But it was still really nice and refreshing. Next. So, I had a little ish with my hair. So, two things I used this week, which I can't actually give a great opinion on because I was stupid. So I tried the Strivectin hair. This is for max volume. It's supposed to be for like fine flat hair. I love volume, so it was awesome to try. But I used the shampoo and conditioner. They were just these little itty bitty packet things I think I got from Ulta, and I was just trying to get through them. Focus on them, please. There he goes. So yeah, I was trying to get through these. So those aren't what messed up my hair because I ended up messing up my scalp and having to rewash my hair. It was not a fun experience. But no, it wasn't those products I think screwed up my hair. So after I had like taken my shower, and I normally, if you guys ever see me with the like fluffy fun hair, emerald style like hair, that probably means I freshly washed my hair. I typically put it in braids, let it dry, and then I go on camera. So when I went to do that once, I decided to put in, because I had it in my bathroom, it was like a sample that I got from Sephora, so if you go to Sephora you can get like little samples and stuff. So it wasn't like a bottle sample like these guys are. It was just like the little like plastic sample, and it was from Bumble and Bumble. It was their thickening contour cream. So I thought like, oh, you know, that will help like, you know, give my hair a bigger, fuller look, and it'll help with like the texture and all that and keeping it really nice and pretty. So I put a little bit of that in my hair, not actually looking up what it was, what it's supposed to do, yada yada yada. So point of the matter is I used too much and my hair became really, really oily because I let it get close to my scalp, because I like rubbed it into the bottom of my hair and then I massaged it into my scalp because I'm an idiot. So I screwed up the balance of my scalp. My scalp overproduced oils. It was not a fun experience. I'll have to talk to you guys later on another video of what happens with my hair when I screw it up. So yeah, I don't think anything was wrong with those products. I think they probably worked great. I just couldn't really get a great feel for them because I messed up my hair. So, moving right along, and how I cleans it up, I just end up using apple cider vinegar to help rinse out my hair because I couldn't do a full hair wash the next day because I would royally screw up my head. So speaking of hair and stuff that didn't screw up my head, so I absolutely love this combination. I actually think I want to post about Instagram on it because it was really, really good. So this is from Christopher Robin, not Winnie the Pooh. This is their cleansing, sorry guys, I'm like trying to, it's a French brand, so I'm like trying to read where the English part is. So this is their cleansing purifying scrub with sea salt. So that is what he looks like. I think I gotta play with the lighting because I think the lighting is what's really throwing me off and thinking that it's not focused, or it might be focused. I'm not sure. Let me show you guys the inside. I actually only used him once, and I dipped in quite a little bit into there. I probably used about a third on my lovely long locks, and right now, because I cut my hair and I'm regretting life, it comes almost to my waist. It comes to my waist. It comes to my waist. When it's straightened, my hair is actually to waist length. Which is what it would be like when it's wet. So yes, I used him and I really, really liked him. I was really shocked that the salt didn't actually hurt my hair because I've used other salt scrubs, like I used one from Lush, and I could never use it because the salt was too harsh on my scalp and it actually would burn my scalp, and I'd have, I would get scabs and stuff. It literally like cut open my scalp. It was way too harsh. So I was a little hesitant on using that. But it says it's supposed to be like nice and detoxifying for your hair. It's supposed to detoxify and blah 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 blah. It's a purifying shampoo. So yeah, I ended up using it. It worked really, really well. I was surprised at how much it lathered, but it wasn't like a crazy like bubbly lather. It was like a very creamy lather, but it felt really good. My hair felt so cleansed, but balanced and soothed. I was so excited at how soothed my scalp felt, especially after screwing it up. Then the other thing that I used with it was also from Christopher Robin, and it was the Rejuvenating Mask with Rare Prickly Pear Seed Oil. So that's what he looks like. And it left my hair feeling so freaking soft and so hydrated, because you actually leave this guy in. You put a small amount of it after shampooing, you massage it into your scalp and your ends. You add water, lather for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then you just rinse it out. So it's a little bit different of a normal hair mask that you would use in the shower. But I really liked it. I love that it's hydrating and keeps my hair nice and hydrated and healthy and beautiful and strong, but it doesn't overdo it on my scalp. So I really, really enjoyed those. I actually think I kind of want both of them. My sissy's not looking at me. Now she's looking at me like, oh my gosh, no. It's so good. I'm gonna make her try them, so then she's more likely to say, yes, we can do this. Next product. This is from Mario Badescu as well. This is their Strawberry Face Scrub. Gonna use that term loosely. I'm gonna let my sissy try it because my sissy was actually more interested in it than me. It smells like strawberry Laffy Taffy, so I like the smell of it. It smells good. My problem with it is it doesn't actually feel like a face scrub. So when you think of a scrub, you think of actual like scrub. So I'm gonna actually open it so you guys can see. So if you look in it and you see those little black specks, those are like the strawberry seeds. And that's what's supposed to be scrubbing your face. It actually, so when I go to scrub my face, I don't know if anyone else does this, I use like full flat palms of my hands, fingertips. I don't use the actual little tips of my fingers, mostly because I have nails, and if I did that I would scratch my face up and it wouldn't feel good. So my problem with this is all those strawberry seeds that are supposed to like exfoliate your face end up getting caught in between the pieces of your fingers, and so literally the scrub would just sit there and I would not be scrubbing anything. I would just be rubbing basically the facial cleanser all over my face. I love my face feeling nice and soft, but it doesn't mean it felt scrubbed and exfoliated. It did not exfoliate. Do not recommend for exfoliation. If you want to smell like strawberries, like cool. Smell like Loxo. Put that down in the comments if you understood where that came from. My sister's looking at me like, you did not. I did. Next product is from La Vanilla, and this is the Healthy Deodorant, and this was in Vanilla Summer. See if you'll focus on that. But that is what he looks like. So this is my first experience with them, and it smells really good. My struggle with him is he doesn't exactly deodorize. And it goes on when I'm used to like using deodorant, it doesn't feel dry. It feels almost like a liquid, like literally like melts into your skin. So
because there's no aluminum.
There's no aluminum in them. So it's not supposed to keep you dry. Aluminum will stop. The whole reason like a lot of deodorants keep you dry is because the aluminum stops you from sweating, which is why you feel dry, or talc. Which me and my sister, it's really not that great for your system to have it because your body absorbs all of that. It's not good for you. So I was really hoping this would really work, but you have to keep applying it multiple times a day. I really hate that about it. It smells great, but the thing is it doesn't actually like stop odor. It just kind of masks it. It's almost like, you know, like boys when they're in middle school and they discover Axe for the first time and they think that replaces a shower. That's what I imagine it's... every the time. No, but that's what it is. It literally, it's like you still smell, but like... It's not, it's like you covered up the smell. Like, it's still there.
It's a slightly better version of you.
It's like a slightly better version
it's still
BO. It's still BO. It's still, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm probably gonna let my sissy, like, try that version, and I hate him. I really hate him. I don't like him. He's nice and cooling, though. I mean, it felt great putting it on, but that's about it. Moving right along, because we're getting crazy in this video. Next. So let's talk about the thing that I added in at the last second. So this is from Bumble and Bumble, and this is their BB Hairdresser Invisible Oil Heat and UV Protector. Why do you need to be protected from UV? What happens to your hair? The more you know. But basically this is a primer, and I ended up pulling it because I realized I didn't pull a hair primer, and I kind of really need a hair primer because my hair's been a butt. And so let me talk about that for a second. So I had my hair cut at Ulta, and I love my stylist. She's great, and she did exactly what I asked her to. I was stupid and let her cut 6 inches off. I asked for 6 inches to be cut off. I have learned, don't do that. If you have really long hair, you have to watch how many inches you decide to cut off your hair because it's a dramatic change. So my biggest struggle with it, so when we were doing my hair, and I should have had her cut it dry rather than cut it wet because that's what she did the first time she cut it dry, and so I kind of knew exactly what I was getting before, like, all the washing and the wet, so I knew exactly how my hair was going to lay when I'm doing it normally. So my struggle with my hair and why it's driving me crazy, and anyone else that sees it does not have a problem with it. They think it looks great, but can you guys see this chunk? I'm going to lean back. See this one chunk that's like dramatically different than the rest of my hair? So I had my hair done in layers, and normally when I have my hair styled out and blown out, you can't really tell that it's a crazy chunk because it normally lays all across my hair. But I don't, when I normally style it myself, it normally doesn't fall like that. It falls straight in front of my face. And so all it reminds me of is when after high school, because I used to have side bangs, I decided to cut the side bangs. Well, not cut the side bangs, I decided to let them grow out. And this is literally like what it reminds me of, is that awkward states of trying to grow them out and then people cutting them, and then I kept having bangs, and then it drove me crazy. So no matter how much people tell me it looks good, I will hate it, and I will never do it like this again. Let's get back into this, because that was a long story. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sorry. I needed that rant. Next product. So the moisturizer I used was from Kate Somerville. It's their Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. It's in a pretty purple bottle. It's a pretty purple bottle. I mean, it's hydrating. I just have days where I remember that I've already talked about this and talked about all these products before. I hate moments like those. But yes, it's nice and moisturizing, and it's okay. It doesn't stand out as being like crazy amazing to me. Next thing is from Ulla Henriksen, which I just love saying their name. This is their Truth Serum Collagen Booster. So this is the serum that I use. I really, really like this. I like the consistency of it. Hiccups. Do not go. Do not have hiccups on camera. I had to try to stop them. And I like it because it's not exactly an oil, but it's not exactly a cream. I just really like the consistency and what it does to my face. It leaves my face feeling really nice and tight and taut. I really enjoy that. Next thing, the under eye cream I use is from Origins. It's their Plantscription Anti-Aging Power Eye Cream. That's what he looks like. It's got a tree. But no, I really like this. I really feel like it helps to depuff and tighten my under eye, but it's not like too much. It's not overly tightened to where you feel like you can't move your eyeballs. So I really have enjoyed him. I'm going to put him back in here so I don't lose him. Next, we'll move on to the mask. So this one, I actually will probably post on Instagram because I have a picture of it. I need to do that. This is from Ahava, and this is their Time to Clear Purifying Mud Mask. So this one was actually a little strange. So masks normally are left on between about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the type of mask. This one actually only gets left on for 2 minutes, which is a little strange. So literally, I'm trying to go, because I don't know about anyone else. I take my time putting on my mask. So when it's like, you know, you have like 2 minutes, and I'm like, wait, this is gonna be on for like 5, because it's gonna take me 5 minutes just to put it on, so I'm gonna like put it on and then like rinse it right back off. But I really felt like it did help to purify my skin. A big thing about a lot of purifying masks, which I think a lot of people freak out about, because basically purifying masks is supposed to help like go under your pores and help to clean everything out, to kind of help everything like come to the surface. And so a lot of people, after they use a purifying mask or a deep cleansing mask, you break out, and a lot of people are like, oh my word, this mask breaks me out, I never want to use it. No, it's supposed to like help you break out, because it's helping get all those impurities that are deep embedded into your skin from like all the makeup and all the oils and garbage. Help them to come to the surface, and then if you're not able to like fully cleanse them after they do that, yes, you will break out. So I'm kind of having a little bit of, I can feel like breakouts wanting to like populate, and I think it is because I just recently used the purifying mask, and he's calm. I'm going to continuously wash my face and make sure that nothing actually happens and treat it. So just keep that in mind when you're using purifying masks. Next mask I used, which was really interesting. I got to scare people. So this is from So AE. This is their Brightening Collagen Essence Mask. And it's one of those sheet masks. And I either feel like, my sister always looks at me and is like, I look like Hannibal Lecter, you know, like, hello Clarice. Or I look like Mrs. Doubtfire and I'm like, hello! You know, after you stuck your face in a pie. But yes. It was really nice. I love my face feeling really nice and tight and firm, which I really liked. As far as like brightening, I mean, I have pale skin. What brightness am I supposed to see? I'm like paler than Casper the Ghost. Casper the Friendly Ghost is jealous of my pale skin. But still, I really like that mask for not its actual purpose. Next thing I used was from Sephora. This is their Orchid Eye Mask, which is supposed to be anti-aging and smoothing. I love it. I love the Sephora under eye masks. They are some of my favorite. I always feel like they are great to depuff and brighten and smooth my under eye. Also, I need to hurry up because, my goodness, I'm running out of time. I actually am like 20 minutes in. I might actually, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna talk about it really quick. We're gonna knock this stuff out. Before I let myself rolling on with these, let me talk about the palette, because I don't want to run out of time. I don't want to talk about the palette. So the palette that I'm giving away is this lovely guy, and I absolutely adored it. I'm actually wearing the dark navy blue, this light pale kind of pinky tone. It's got shimmer in it, and this is in my brow bone, and then this is in my inner corner, so that's across the lid. But let me get too close. I love it. I'm really in love with this palette. The only eyeshadow shade that I end up not really using a whole lot of this week was this yellow shade, because it's just, everything else is really nice and shimmery, with the exception of that yellow shade and then the navy. He's not a shimmery shade. But this palette is so freaking buttery. I love it. It blends so easily on the eyelids. It just, I'm head over heels in love with this, and I'm probably going to continuously use this. I'm in love with the Lorac shallows. It's the whole reason I ended up pulling the Pirates of the Caribbean palette from Lorac and put it in my 2-week Shop My Stash, which is what I'm currently on now, just because of how much I really love the formula of these. So definitely, if you've not entered the giveaway, go into the giveaway. I have swatches on the giveaway, so you can see all of those. But 10 out of 10, I highly recommend him. We got him from Nordstrom Rack, right?
Yes.
So if you have a Nordstrom Rack, go to Nordstrom Rack and see if you can find one, or just enter the giveaway. Either way. But yes, really enjoyed him. If you can get a hold of a Lorac palette, do. He definitely changed my opinion of The Rock because the only other palette that I'd used is the Nude Necessities palette, which is too pale for my face to want to play with. So yes, I definitely enjoyed that. There was not a shadow in there that I really hate. I love all of them. Next, I used from Tarte. This is their Showstopper Clay Palette. That is what he looks like. He looks like he has snake skin on it. It's not. They're a vegan company. And this is what he looks like on the inside. Also, side note, I pulled another Tarte blush. I want to say it was in the shade Royal. I don't know what happened to it. I haven't been able to find him. I took a lot of my makeup to Hermione's house because I did her makeup. If you saw my Harry Potter eating testing video, she was in it. But I did her makeup, and so I don't know, somewhere in the translation I lost the blush. I have no idea where it is. But this palette, so it's got a bronzer, which is what I'm wearing, the blush, which is what I ended up using the entirety time. Same with this highlight. It's the only highlight I used, and these lovely eyeshadows. I actually only used those eyeshadows once. I mostly used the Rock palette this week. But they're really pretty. They weren't as buttery as the Rock palette. But I really have enjoyed this. The Tarte blush is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Tarte has such pretty brushes. The only thing about the highlighter, I'm actually going to swatch them just so you guys can kind of see that. It's very, let me actually put it on the back of my hand so you guys can see. It's very iridescent. And it's just, I don't know. He's pretty, but he just feels almost like he doesn't go well with the palette. It doesn't, I don't know, I feel like it should have had more of a natural like tone to it than almost like an outer space kind of feel to him. But still, I really enjoyed that. Next, the concealer, which I kind of am tempted to get another one because I actually really like it. This is from Fiona Styles, and they're actually on sale. I want to say they're 50% off on Ulta Beauty right now. But I really enjoyed this. The only thing that's a little bit annoying about it is it's very solid. So I would not want to put my finger in. I can't actually put my finger in here because my nail stops me from touching it. Literally, I got like nothing off of my fingertip from doing that. You do have to use a brush. I would not recommend using your finger. It's very hard. It's not a very buttery one, but I think it does a great job at concealing my under eyes. I am in love. He's so pretty. I'm actually going to lift my head up so you guys can see. Because the way my eyes are shaped, I always end up looking like I have dark circles. It's because my eye has shadow. Most people do. Next, I actually pulled this because I ended up using it on Hermione's face and I wanted to use it on myself. This is from Crown Beauty. I'm trying to remember. This is a BoxyCharm brush that I got on my BoxyCharm brush box. But I really liked it. I've been using it for foundation, and it's just, out of all brushes that I've tried for foundation, I've never really had one that doesn't streak on me. This one literally leaves no streakage. I really like this brush. Go on Crown Brushes and get this. It's amazing. They did not pay me to say that. The primer I used is from Lancome. This is their Perfecting Makeup Primer. You have to remember with this one, a little goes a long way, which I had to keep reminding myself because I ended up putting way too much. And then it was literally like slick face. It was not a fun experience. But still, I really enjoyed using that. Next, I used my Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, and I talk about him all the time. He is my second favorite mascara. Only until you say the right one. I'll wait for the fire engine. No, I'm not, because I'm running out of time on this. Don't know what's going on outside. Next, so I used, this is from the Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland collection, which I know Ulta just started selling the palette again. I don't know if they sold anything else in the collection, but I know I saw these at Nordstrom Rack. That's where I actually picked this one up. This one's in the shade Alice. It's really pretty, but it's very pale. I actually put it on and it just gave my lips a nice little shimmer, almost like a gloss, but without the like sticky gloss feel. I really like that one. I was actually really shocked how much I liked it because it's normally such a pale shade wouldn't look good on me. Next I used, which I'm actually wearing, this is from Tarte. This is their Lippy Lingerie in the shade Whisper. And I really love it. He is so freaking pretty. He's got enough pink undertone in him that it's not, I can't wear brown nudes. They don't look good on my skin tone just because I have so much pink in my face. So it just, I don't know. It washes me out more. I enjoy wearing pinks more. Next was from NARS. The only thing that annoys me about this is I still haven't actually done it. You have to sharpen these. This one's in the shade Cruella. But you have to sharpen these pencils and I don't like doing it. Also, like, it just feels like plastic. I feel like I'm terrified to actually like sharpen it. My sister's gonna be like, one day you have to do it. Nope, I have a spare. We have 2 of that shade. Next, I hated this. I really hated this. I actually put this on for the first time before I actually shot this video, and I'm glad I did before I fully did my makeup because I ended up taking him off. Hated this. I hated this. I hated this. This is from the Beauty Crop. This is their hashtag Girl Power Liquid Lipsticks Matte. That's the shade. This is their matte liquid lip. It's a beautiful red color that literally the moment like you start like after you've put it on, it starts to bleed and it starts to come off. I was shocked at how quickly it started to come off. I hadn't even like started doing much of my hair and makeup yet because literally before I did my hair I started to put the lip on and right on the inner part of your lip it immediately starts to come off and you just end up looking like a weird, like you look like you did a really bad job of putting lip liner on. It's not a cute look. It's not a cute look. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't like it. I don't even know if I'll give it to a friend because I really tested it that much. Last thing I pulled because I don't remember if I actually put this in my Shop My Stash, but I needed a new beauty blender because my pink one was getting torn just because wear and tear. My biggest struggle with this because I washed it before I did Hermione's makeup and it stains so easily. Like my favorite so far is still the black beauty blender. It's one that's called Pro. It's the same price, I don't understand. But that one to me holds up the best, the black one. It doesn't stain, which is really shocking because you would think with the black color it would show up the stains really well, but it doesn't. I was really shocked. So yeah, I'm like really shocked that I've only used this a handful of times and I cannot get all the stains to come out. It's annoying. I don't like it. Because normally I use my Purity from Philosophy and it takes every ounce of everything out of them. Don't understand. Don't know. But yes, I actually think that is it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get notifications when the videos go up, because I'm a terrible human and I sometimes go off my schedule, make sure you hit the little notification button. I try to post every day, guys. Sometimes life happens. And also, if you want to follow me on my social media, there's going to be linked in the description below for all of my different forms of social media. Also, if you have not entered that giveaway for this lovely little palette, it's so freaking buttery, I'm in love. Hit the cards, which are going to be popping above my head. Poking. But yeah, if you click the cards, it will take you to the video so you can see the swatches and talk about how to enter the giveaway and all that jazz. So enjoy that. I'm really excited to see who's going to get that this month. I know it was Sarah won last month, the Bath & Body Works bath bombs.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like 900% positive. I'm really sorry if I am getting that wrong. But yes, that's it for this video, guys. Stay boxy.